Here are today's needed materials. You do need the stage 4 game board for 5 in a row. Each team needs 3 paper clips in order to cover your factors. Team members will also need at least 25 of these 2-color counters so that you can cover and claim your boxes, your products on the game board. You will be playing today's game with a partner. Let's say that the red team begins. In the first play on the game board, one player will take all 3 paper clips and cover up 3 numbers. So maybe they place them like this. 1 times 2 is 2, and 2 times 3 is 6. So I would look for that product on the game board. There it is, and I cover it in my color. Now it is the opposite player's turn. So when the previous player puts their color on the game board, that's what signifies it is the next player's turn. It's the yellow player's turn. Now the yellow player gets to take 1 paper clip and move 1 paper clip to a new factor. So it can be any paper clip of their choosing. Let's say that this player decides, I'm going to move this 1, and I'm going to move it from the 1 to anything else. Also note, you can have a repeat of the numbers, so I could even move it and claim another 2. Well, 2 times 2 is 4, and 4 times 3 is 12. So I look at the game board, I find a 12, and now I cover it in my color. Once the color goes down, that's what tells the other player it's their turn. Now, that being said, take note. First of all, if you go to place your color on a product and it's not available, you move and go again. Your turn is not done until you lay your color down. The other thing I want to point out is that yes, there may be times that all the paper clips are on the same factor. So it is fair play, for example, to have 5 times 5 times 5, because yes, indeed, that is even on the game board. So you can repeat one factor 3 times, or your paper clips could go on all different factors. Players go back and forth after that first turn. After that turn, it's always just the movement of 1 paper clip to a new factor. I cover that on my game board, and we keep going until we get to 5 in a row. The first person to get 5 of their color counters in a row is the winner of the game. So if I take a look mid-play at this game board, I see the yellow person is 1 away from a win, and I see that the red person is 1 away from the win. It is a race for that 36 box. So let's say it is the red player's turn. These are the paper clips that have been placed from the previous play. Is there a way for me to get a 36? Indeed, there is. I want to keep the 3 times 4 because 3 times 4 is 12. But I get to make one movement of my paper clip. So I'm going to move the paper clip here and do another 3 because 3 times 4 is 12 and 12 times 3 is 36. Sure enough, that is the game-winning move. I take my red piece, I put it over the top of that 36, and now there are 5 red pieces in a row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, your 5 pieces in a row can be a vertical line, they can be a diagonal line, and they can also be a horizontal line. You are trying to get 5 in a row.